Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation Education Department presents Standard 6 Subject Mathematics Topic Decimal Fractions. Let's recall decimal fractions. As we already know, a fractions whose denominator is 10, 100 or 1000 or any other 10 times multiple of 10 is called a decimal fraction. The decimal point is used to write a common fraction 8 and 5 upon 10 as 8.5. This is read as 8.5. Now let's study the decimal fractions in the table below. Now first column is fraction. So first fraction is 7 and 5 upon 10. So we can write them as at the unit place. 7th is unit place, so 7th units. Now 5 is at 10th place. Why? Because this is 5 is out of 10. So this is 10th place. So we can write in decimal as 7.5 and we can read them as 7.5. Second number is 7 and 5 upon 100. Now again the integer part is 7. So we place them in unit place. Now the 10th part. So 5 is out of 100. So that is 100th part. So we can write 10th place as 0 and 100th place as 5. So we can write as 7.05. Now next number is 82 upon 100. So there is no integer part. So we can write unit place as 0. So 10th place is 8 and 100th place is 2. So we can write 0.82. Next number is 25 and 6 upon 100. So at the 10th place there is a 2 and at units place there is a 5. But there is no place as 10th place. But we can write 6 as the 100th place. So decimal fraction is 25.06. Now let's solve the given sum. In the table below, write the place value of each of the digits in the number 378.025. So we can put the 3 at hundreds place because number is 300. Then we can place digit 7 at tens place and digit 8 as unit place. On right side at tens place we can put 0, 100th place we can put 2 and at 1000th place we can put 5. Now let's solve this sum by placing the place value of given digit in their place. Since 7 is at tens place, so place value of digit 7 is 7 into 10 is equals to 70. Similar way, 8 is at units place, so place value of 8 is 8 into 1 is equals to 8. And 2 is at hundredths place. So value of 2 is 2 into 1 upon 100, that is 2 upon 100 is equals to 0.02. Now let's solve this sum. Avinash travelled 42 km 365 meter by bus and 12 km 416 meter by car and walk 640 meter. So how many kilometers did he travel altogether? Write your answer in decimal fractions. Now let us solve this sum. Distance travelled by Avinash by bus is 42 km and 365 meter. That we can write in decimal form as 42.365 km. So distance travelled by car is 12 km and 460 km. That we can write in decimal form as 12.460 km. And he walked distance of 640 meter. So in decimal form we can write it as 0.640 km. While writing these numbers we are taking care of points. So decimal points should be in one line As you can see on this screen, first we will write the 42.365. The point is denoted by the red color. Then for writing the second number, first we will put the point and then we will write the integer part and then we will write the digits 460. Same for the third number. First we will write the decimal point and then we will put the number 640. Since we want total distance covered by Avinash, so we add all three numbers. So first we put the point in the same line and we start addition as normal addition. So 5 plus 0 plus 0, that is 5. 6 plus 6 12 plus 4 16, carry 1. Then 3 plus 4 7 plus 6 13 plus 1 14, then again carry 1. So 2 plus 2 4 plus 0 4 plus 1 5 and then 4 plus 1 5. So total distance is 55.465 kilometer. Therefore Avinash travelled 55.465 kilometer. That means he travelled 55 kilometer and 465 kilometer. But since as in questions we want answer in decimal fraction, that's why we will write the answer as 55.465 kilometer. Now let's solve another problem. Sujata bought a watermelon weighing 4.25 kilogram and gave 1 kilogram and 750 gram to the children in her neighborhood. How much of it does she have left? That means we have to subtract both the numbers. Now let's try to solve this sum. Now Sujata bought watermelon of weight 4.25 kg, but while solving problem of units with kilogram and gram, we use fractions with up to 3 decimal places. That's why we will write 4.250 kg. And out of that she gave 1 kilogram and 750 gram to the children in her neighborhood. So we have to find the how much watermelon she has left. So we will subtract this number. For that we will taking care of point. So we will put the points one below the other and placing the digit correctly and subtract the both numbers. So first we will put the points one below the other and do the normal subtraction. So 0 minus 0 is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0. We can't subtract 7 from 2, so we will take a carry. So 12 minus 7 is 5. Since 4 is given carry, so there is 3 and 3 minus 1 is 2. So answer is 2.500 kg. So that is watermelon left. So therefore watermelon left to Sujata is 2.500 kg. That means 2.5 kg. Let's move further to another topic to showing decimal fractions on the number line. Now observe how the numbers 0.7 and 6.5 are marked on the number line. As we know, in 0.7 there is integer part is 0. So we will count from 0 to 1. So there are 10 lines in between 0 and 1 as on our scale. So after 0 there is the decimal 0.7. So we will count the 7 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So number is 0.7. Now next number is 6.5. So integer part is 6. So we calculate up to 6 and after 6 there are decimal points of 5. So after 6 we will count the 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number is 6.5. In this way we can show the numbers on number line. Now let's show another number to the number line. So first number is 1.9. So integer part is 1. So we will calculate after integer 1, and after decimal there is 10th place is 9. So we will count 9 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number is 1.9. Now let's show another number, that is 2.7. So in this case integer part is 2. So we will calculate after 2. After 2 we will calculate 7 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this number is 2.7. Now we will see how to convert a common fraction into decimal fractions. If the denominator of a common fraction is 10, 100, 1000 or multiple of 10, we can easily convert them into a decimal fraction. So for that there are 3 rules. We will see the first rule. If there are more digits in the numerator than zeros in the denominator, that means if we are having the fraction as first example 723 upon 10, so in 10 there is only 1 0, and in numerator there are 3 places. So in this case count as many digits from the right as the number of zeros and place the decimal point before those digits. So in first case, in number 723 there are 3 digits and only 1 0 in 10. So we will count from right, so only one place. So answer will be 72.3. Similar way we will see the second sum. So in second sum numerator is 51,250. So there are 5 places in numerator and denominator is 100. So there are only 2 zeros in denominator. So again we will count the places from right, but only 2 places. Why? Because in 100 there are only 2 zeros. So we will put the point in between 2 and 5. So answer will be 512.50. Same in third question. The number is 5138 upon 1000. So there are 4 digits in numerator and 3 zeros in denominator. So we will count 3 places from right. So we will put point in between 5 and 1. So answer will be 5.138. Now let's solve some another sums. In this sum the number is 21 upon 2 and we have to fill the boxes given. So in number 21 upon 2 there is no directly given the denominator 10 or 100, but we have to make the denominator 2 as 10, and we already know if we multiply 2 by 5 then we will get the answer 10. So we will multiply 2 by 5 and 21 by 5 because we have to do the same operation on both numerator and denominator. So we will get the answer 21 into 5 as 105 and 2 into 5 is equals to 10. So we will get answer 105 upon 10. Now we can write them in decimal form by using this first rule. So there are 3 digits in numerator and 1 0 in denominator. So we will count one place from right. So we will put point in between 0 and 5. So our answer is 10.5. So that means 21 upon 2 we can write them as 10 upon 5. Again we will try to convert the 25 upon 8, that is common fraction, into decimal fraction, that is 3.125. We will simply fill up the places. So most of the things are given. So if we multiply 8 by 125, we will get the denominator 1000. So we will start doing the same thing. So we will multiply 8 by 125 and same operation on 25. So 25 into 125. So we will get the answer as 3125 upon 1000. Now we will convert this fraction into decimal fraction. So again by using this rule, in numerator there are 4 digits and in denominator there are 3 zeros. So we are counting 3 places from right. So we can put point in between 3 and 1. So our answer is 3.125. We can't read it as 125. We will read digit 1 by 1. So answer is 3.125. So common fraction 25 upon 8 is converted into decimal fraction as 3.125. Let's see next rule of converting common fraction into decimal fraction. If there are as many digits in the numerator as zeros in the denominator, place the decimal point before the number in the numerator and a 0 in the integers place. So this is very easy rule. So the number is 7 upon 10. So there is only one place in numerator or one digit in numerator and only 1 0 in denominator. So number of digits in numerator is same as number of zeros. So we will put point in front of the number, that is 7. So 0.7, but we will again put the 0 before the point. So number is 0.7. Again in second sum, the numerator is 54. That means 2 places or 2 digits. And in denominator there are 2 zeros. So both are same. Means number of digits in numerator and number of zeros in denominator. So we will put the point before the number. So 0.54. And we will put the 0 as in integer place. So number is 0.54. In third sum, the numerator is 725 and denominator is 1000. So again both are having 3 digits. That means not 3 digits. So in numerator there are 3 digits and in denominator 3 zeros. So number of digits and number of zeros are same. So we will put the point in front of number. So number will be 0.725. But we will put the integer part as 0. So 0.725. Now we will try to solve this sum. The fraction is 3 upon 5. And the next rest of the things are given. We just have to fill up the boxes. So we have to make denominator as 10. So we already know the table of 5. 5 2s are 10. That means we will multiply the both numerator and denominator by 2. So by multiplying 3 by 2 and 5 by 2, since we are multiplying in denominator, so we have to multiply the numerator also by 2. So we will get the answer as 3 2s are 6 and 5 2s are 10. So again by using the same rule, we know there is only one place in numerator and 1 0 in denominator. So number of places in numerator and denominator are same. So we will put the point in front of number. So the answer is 0.6, but integer part is 0. So our answer will be 0.6. So we converted the common fraction 3 upon 5 into decimal fraction as 0.6. Now let's do another sum. So we have to convert 22 upon 40 into decimal fraction. So first we will make the denominator 40 into 20. So 22 divided by 10 and 40 divided by 10, because half of 40 is 20. So we will divide both numerator and denominator by 2. So we will get answer as 11 upon 20. Now we will convert this number into decimal fraction by multiplying 20 by 5. So 20 into 5 and 11 into 5, we will get the answer as 55 upon 100. Now we will convert this number into decimal fraction. So there are two places in numerator and two zeros in denominator. So we will put point in front of number. So answer is 0.55, but integer part is 0. So final answer is 0.55. Let's see rule number 3. If there are fewer digits in the numerator than the zeros in the denominator, then place zeros before the digits in the numerator to make the total number of digits equal to the number of zeros in the denominator. Place a decimal point before them and a zero in the integer's place. Now see the first example. In first example, the common fraction is 8 upon 100. So total number of digits in numerator is 1 and in denominator there are 2 zeros. So number of digits in numerator is 1, that is less than the number of zeros, because there are 2 zeros in denominator. So for that we will place the zeros before the number, that is before the 8. So that will make the two digits as 0 and 8. So we will put the point before them and place the 0 in the integers part. Now as same in second example, the common fraction is 8 upon 1000. So number is 8 upon 1000. So only one digit in numerator and 3 zeros in denominator. So equate this, we put 2 more zeros before 8 and place a point. So total number of digits after point will be 3, and we will put 0 at the integer's place. Now let's see one more problem. Convert a common fraction into decimal fraction. So in this case, denominator is 200. So to convert 200 into 1000, we will multiply the denominator 200 by 5. So we have to multiply numerator also by 5. So we will get the answer 19 into 5 is equals to 95 upon 1000. So this is again in common fraction. So we will convert them into decimal fraction. So since there are two digits in numerator and 3 zeros in denominator, so equate these, we will put a 0 in front of 95 and placing the point and at integer place 0. So answer will be 0.095. Now proceed further. We will see how to convert a decimal fraction into a common fraction. For that, in the numerator, we write the numbers we get by ignoring the decimal point, and in the denominator, we write 1 followed by as many zeros as there are decimal places in the given number. So as in example number 1, the given decimal fraction is 26.4. So we will convert this number into common fraction. So first in numerator, we write the number get by ignoring the decimal point. So if we ignore the decimal point, the number will be 264. So that number we will write in numerator, and in denominator we will write 1 and as number of zeros that after the decimal point. So there is only one place after decimal point, so we will put only 1 0. So answer is 264 upon 10. Now in second example, that is 0.04, we will convert them in decimal fraction. So we will ignore the decimal point. So number will be 004, that is number 4. So we will write 4 in numerator. While writing in denominator, first we will write 1, and since there are 2 places after the decimal point, so we will put 2 zeros. So answer will be 4 upon 100. In third example, number is 19.315. So we will convert this number into common fraction. So after ignoring the decimal point, the number will be 19,315, and in denominator we will write 1, and since there are 3 places after decimal point, so we will put 3 zeros. So the answer becomes 19,315 upon 1000. Let's see next topic, multiplication of decimal fraction. This is same as multiplication of common numbers, with little bit of difference there. So 62.32 into 2.5 is equals to how much? So first step is multiply the given numbers ignoring the decimal point. So first number is 62.32. After ignoring decimal point, the number will be 6232 into second number is 2.5. After ignoring the decimal point, the number will be 25. So we will multiply both the number. So 25 to the 50. So we will place the 0 and carry 5. 25 is a 75 plus 5 is equals to 80. So we place 0 and carry 8. Then again we will multiply 25 to the 50 plus 8, 58. So carry will be 5. Now 25 6 is 150 plus 5 155. So multiplication is 1,55,800. Now second step is in the product, starting from the units place, we count as many places as the total decimal places in the multiplicand and the multiplier, and place the decimal point before them. So we will count the places after decimal point. So in first number there are 2 places after point, that is 3 and 2. So there are 2 places, and in second number there are only 1 place. So there are total 3 places after decimal point. So in answer we will count from right 3 places and put the point. So point will be in between 5 and 8. So our final answer is 155.800. Now let's see the next example. Multiply 2.7 into 1.4. So first step is ignore the decimal point and multiply the given number. So first number will be 27 and second is become 14. So 14 sevens are 98. So we place 8 and carry 9. 14 twos are 28 plus 9 is equals to 378. So next step is count the decimal places in first number, that is 1, and in second number there is only 1 place. So total 2 places are there after decimal point. So we will count from right side in the answer 2 places. So point will be in between 3 and 7. So our answer is 3.78. Now let's see the last topic, that is division of decimal fraction. Carry out the following division. 6.2 divided by 2. For that we will write 6.2 in common fraction as 62 upon 10 divided by 2 as 2 upon 1. And in next step we will write 62 upon 10 into 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 is a multiplicative inverse of 2 upon 1, that you already know in previous chapter. Then we will divide the numerator by denominator. So 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, and 2 ones are 2. So answer will be 31 into 1 is equals to 31 and 10 into 1 is equals to 10. So we will convert them into decimal fraction as 3.1. Let's solve next example. Carry out the following division, that is 4.8 divided by 1.2. For that, first we will convert the 4.8 into common fraction. So number will be 48 upon 10 divided by 12 upon 10. So next step is equals to 48 upon 10 into multiplicative inverse of 12 upon 10 into 10 upon 12. So in next step we will cut 10 by 10. Why? Because 1 is numerator and 1 is denominator. And in next step we will divide 12 ones are 12 and 12 fours are 48. So answer become 4 ones are 4 and 1 ones are 1. So answer is 4 upon 1, that is 4. This is our final answer. Now there are some examples for division for your practice. 4.8 divided by 2, 17.5 divided by 5, 20.6 divided by 2 and 32.5 divided by 25. Thanks for watching this video.